hello, hello. Good morning. Have I got a great show for you guys this morning? Curdy Cool, the online father, is back on the scene, yo. I got these youngsters is talking, yo. I'm getting emails. These youngsters are talking about this. This is the question that a youngster asked Curdy Cool. Now, hey, anybody else who want Curdy Cool to talk about certain things, they want Curdy Cool to expose y'all, but they are afraid to step outside of the box, or just message Curdy Cool, Ray Production 2015 at gmail.com. Let's get to the question. What this youngster is asking Curdy Cool: how would you describe the scapegoat in a toxic family, along with the reason for it? What should the scapegoat victim do about it? And this is what they said. They said, that would be me. Realize your family is never going to admit what they are doing to you, and that you are going to have to love yourself enough that all their betrayal no longer matters, baby. Because in fact, you must be something awfully special if all those narcissists are mad at you, right? So you have to love yourself. They all feel the need to team up against you. You must have a lot of power and a favor by God. Now, this is what this youngster said. You must have a lot of favor and a lot of power by God. This youngster said, think about what is going to happen to them eventually for screwing up your life, for screwing with you. They feel so threatened by you. They had to be that ugly as a group of people. You must be the winner, and they are seen with jealousy. When you come out on top, baby, they are going to realize they have to face it, baby. What you might do is avoid them as much as possible. They said, my family, they aren't totally narcissists, but I am the family scapegoat and the star seed and the one with, now they said they are the one with CPTSD because of this family, y'all. So the youngster went on to say that they are the ones with CPTSD because of them. They said, my life is victorious, sweeter because of it. Because now they are waking up, and by seeing the videos and getting educated and realizing and know what is going on out here with these toxic family who are doing all this crazy stuff, like this Patricia Robinson hiding my daughter out, doing all this crazy stuff out here, thinking that she is the winner because of what she's doing. This particular person said, realize your family is never going to admit what they are doing to you, and that you are going to have to love yourself more than anything in this world. You know what I mean? Because with all their betrayal, just look at it, that stuff don't even matter anymore, because you see these narcissists for who they are. You know what I mean? But now that you are educated, you see these narcissists for who they are, so that stuff don't even matter. In fact, you must be something mighty special, you know what I mean, by the Almighty God, for these narcissists to be mad at you and screw up your life and try to mess you all up and turn you against what you was meant to be a blessing with, a blessing, a part of in your life. So these people has got to be really screwed up in the mind is what this particular person is saying, this youngster. They said you must have a lot of power and favor by God for somebody to do this to you and try to wipe you out and mess your life up, screw your head up, not knowing and not thinking that you are going to wake up and realize what is happening to you in this world, what they are doing to you. They are the ones who are screwing you up. But now this particular person said they feel that they are threatened because this young person is waking up and seeing this thing for what it is. And they feel like, well, I must be really favored by God. That is a great way to look at it. And they said, for these people to be threatened so that they have to be so ugly as a group to try to mess everything up, so they feel so threatened by you. They got to be ugly as a group, but you must be the winner and a favor by God. There's something special about you, and you must see their jealousy and their wickedness for what it is, baby. You are the one who will come out on top, and they are going to have to face reality, baby, one day, that you cannot keep a good person down forever when God's favor is within your life, baby. So you just see it for what it is. Hey, that is a great letter this particular person wrote to CURTIEECOOL, expressing their feelings about how would you describe the scapegoat and the toxic family. This particular person was caught up in all this toxic family behavior, along with all kind of crazy stuff that was going on. But they was able to rise up above that, y'all, and see it for what it is, because they got educated in their mind, y'all. And they realized that they must be something special for somebody to put them through all of that unnecessary betrayal and hateful and bitterness and evilness and wickedness, to do that against them, because they feel like they had the upper hand. But this particular person says the power lies within the favor of the Almighty God, because He is the one who is watching over me. So this person feels like they are blessed because they know what's going on, but these haters feel like they screwed up their life. But they're the ones who are going to have to face their ugly group, their unnecessary behavior, and the crazy things that they are doing. But this youngster said, I will be the one who will be the winner. So you have to look at it in a positive way, y'all. These people out here screwing your life up in these toxic families and just breaking everything down, baby. Like I was saying a long time ago, get educated. This is what it's all about. Getting educated, standing tall, seeing what's going on. Don't let these type of people break you down and destroy your life. But through it all, this particular person who was a scapegoat said, but there was the one who ended up with CPTSD because of this family, y'all. But through it all, they said my life is victorious, sweeter, because they overrized it, and they put God first, and they was able to get educated and see it for what it is. In other words, no weapon formed against nobody out here shall prosper, baby. You out here going about it the wrong way, mistreating people, screwing up people's lives. Hey, y'all, you youngsters, thanks. I appreciate the letter. You guys keep bringing them in. CURTIEECOOL will keep talking about this stuff, y'all, and putting it out here, baby. It is what it is. Hey, y'all, CURTIEECOOL. I just wanted to come on for a minute and talk about some of these letters these youngsters is opening up right now. The youngsters is putting the letters online, y'all. They are talking about these abusive families, y'all. They are talking about all this stuff. How they have to override all of this craziness with these crazy families, y'all. With all this bitterness, selfishness, and hate inside of the homes, y'all. They said these people who are doing this kind of stuff is threatened by them because they are a beautiful person by God, y'all. And they want to rob them of their blessings because they got nothing but bitterness and hate in their heart, y'all. So, beautiful. Thanks. I appreciate the letter. I'm glad and happy that Curtie Cool is able to put this stuff out here and break it down to the world. Hopefully this will help somebody else out here, yeah, and that they could really understand what's going on out here, because it is a whole lot of people out here, yeah, who do not know how to deal with this. By the time when they get old enough and get up out of that narcissist lifestyle, out of that surrounding, they are so screwed up not knowing what to do. So now is the time to get educated. If you are in this kind of home, in this kind of environment, they are mistreating you and they feel that they got you powerless, that they have all the power, baby. You get educated. You learn about what is going on out here. You learn how to see these people for who they are, and that you will be the one who will end up on top because God's favor is in your life, baby. Curtie Cool. I'm ending this little show. Okay, bye.